Hello, Commander.
Had to witness this gross and blatant misbehavior. We hope our players are able to find it in their hearts to forgive us. With all that in mind, we are proud of this great community and of its diverse cast of players and talent. For example, head over to patreon.com/ikazo and support great content creators.
Shilling.
Thank you so much. We are on.
Oh my god. Gold. Absolute fucking gold from Revenant as always. God damn. Oh lord. Alright, so Fungi with Friends versus Eclipse, best of 3. My guess is either 7-2 or 7-1, with Fungi Friends absolutely annihilating, but we'll have to see. We'll have to. That was phenomenal as always. All right, go like that, and now we can appreciate the full Baba Booey. That down just a little bit more. Then we've got the. Well, we can't really use like the live stream because that's a bit. It's a bit scuffed. It's a bit scuffed, so we'll just talk about what's going on in the game. Forbidden something, man. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, for Forbidden Nemesis 5-man. Absolutely. Anyways, Fungi and Friends, AP25, 2 flashbangs, and that's really all they're taking to the party. We got a bunch of Grubers, 3 Molotovs, and 1 barbed wire. Or excuse me, there's a couple more barbed wires, 2 barbed wires total. Nothing too wild and crazy, just a couple guys, just, ooh. I'm very curious to see how they plan to get, are they just all going to go for vents? Yes, they are. They're all just going to go for vents and just win games, I guess, because they have no way of getting in through entrance and or manager office, which is fine, not the end of the world. Poor old, who the heck? I think that's, I can't even read it. Whoever's in bathrooms is probably freaking out hearing all these footsteps, calling out to his friends. They put 2 more guys in the dang vault. They put 2 more guys. Oh, hang on a second. Lacking is got Luno, so that's a start. Here comes the flank. Oh, never mind. Hang on. Wait. If he flanks now, this would be nuts. If he flanks now, it would be nuts. But he's not flanking now, so he might get caught out of position. They still have to actually get the button. Kazo's looking around. They're kind of just doing their job, checking lobby and all that good stuff. 2 guys still currently inside vault. 1 more guy roaming somewhere. They don't know where he is because he was supposed to rotate and try and get the pick. Vault door is getting opened, and the bomb is now armed. Where is that last boy? I need to know where that last roamer is because he's the name of the game. A lot of noise is getting made here. Some bait gets the molly thrown out. Oh, there's another one. Lovely as always. He's still there. What is going on? He's got it. Okay, here comes the rotate finally, but they might hear him. Pleb is gonna hear him, and he's looking for him now. But oh god, if he had been just a little bit. Oh no, he still gets a Kazo. Okay, not the end of the world. It's a 2v3. Only 1 more flashbang. I mean, they could still do this. There's 1 more Molotov that's going to get thrown, and there's the last flashbang, so it's all up to these attackers to push through the barbed wire, which, that's not easy when Drazzy's up for the task. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, 1 goes finally down. Drazzy's left alive. Oh my god, that pre-fire was godly. Super shorty. Shotty with the Audi. All that's left is render. Oh, he knows, he started the defuse. He knows he's over there somewhere. But, oh my god, this back and forth is agony. He's gonna hear them stomping. Drazzy's sneaking. He gets some! Holy cow! Fungi with Friends takes the first L on the board? Is it not over? Hello? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Even though it wasn't ultimately super effective, at least getting a Kazo to the picture to get that round.
Yeah, that was huge, killing a Kazo.
So who made the mistakes there? We can finally say in this tournament, for like the first friggin' time, that it was Fungi and Friends who made the critical mistake. But you have to remember this is Bank, and Bank is defender-sided, so we're going to see that kind of stuff. And that was the right decision by Marbles. I'm assuming he's IGLing this. That was the right decision by him. Take everything for Bank, win it out. It's your safest round. they could easily lose the next two because they don't have Molotovs. They have one more Molotov on their rack, but at least getting that first point and foot in the door and reducing some of the weapons and utility on attack, that's really all you need on defense. Just that nice just foot in the door.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Now, moving on to storefront. Good call. That was fantastic that who was that? Hero was able to get Ikazo. I mean, if Ikazo was in that situation, yeah, I'd say it's over. But now that they got the first round, that's a huge momentum kicker for Eclipse. So we're not done yet, boys and girls. We're not done just yet. Yeehaw! We ain't done just yet. So, with that being said, let's take a look at how these guys are going to be pushing into storefront. Auto shotty on the lock. Love it. 2 barbed wires, some flares. Got a clickety clack. The breacher. That's nice. Ooh. That's, you know. Light work. Or no work, light reaction. Light work, no reaction. Pretty good setup. Usually you'll see like a barbed wire entrance or something like that just to kind of try and clear it. Roby, pretty good spot. I mean, yeah, they're all kind of stacked up here on this left side in Teller, which, I mean, it makes sense. You kind of need to play for like the power. Roby's probably going to be hearing these guys moving around and is probably going to call it out, which makes sense. They have NVGs, which means they're most likely going to be going for like a light play. And man, Drazzy, you are a lunatic just standing there like that, man. I trust you. I trust you with my life, Drazzy, but he should be good to go because it looks like they're going to be probably stacking up for a different spot, I believe. Have to see here. Attacking team really just kind of taking their time getting this set up. I appreciate the slow and methodical push, but they do need to get going here kind of soon. And they're stacking up. Kind of expecting like a storefront of the storefront push. Molotov goes out. Oh, that's a quickie. Holy cow, and they're in. All right. Oh, man, it's just a murder spree now. Attackers just coming in every angle. Auto shotty finds one. Finds one. Oh, grenade on marbles. Oh, but it's not going to work out as Ikazo finally gets that rotate on him. And I hate to fear that we might have seen Bank win because it is a defender side of the map, but defuse. Oh, they're going to start hunting. Yep. I know, right? There's no one left. There's no one left on the defender side. So we will see. Oh yeah, no, they're still shopping. Oh yeah, they're still shopping around. God dang. So nothing too wild and crazy. They got a barbed wire just in case, but they did reclaim their grenade, which is good, and a couple of their smokes, which is important as well. So all in all, not too wild and crazy. Marbles is Ikazo doing a great job leading his team on that one. Pushing through the fire was crazy. You could see that. Drazzy was not expecting them to be there like that, but that's what happens. I mean, that's just that absolute gamer, play style for them. Okay, they did get the clacker, cool. It sucks because it works. That's what sucks the most. Like you drop down you see the Molotov, and you're like, okay, I'm good. They wouldn't push me through the Molotov, and then you turn around and there's just 2 attackers because there's just 2 attackers. They just decided to push through the Molotov. You don't get a choice. Which, it sucks. It really sucks, because it's like, that's the whole reason you put down the Molotov. And they did pay for it with, like, a little bit of burn damage, but, like, they still lost the round, which, that's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. Alrighty, so here we go. Factory is the name of the game. And we're looking at some wall breaches, which, yeah. Yep. Now, the question is, How does Team Eclipse want to handle this? It's looking like they're reading the door breach, which is pretty nice. You know, that's a good sign. Grenade, clacker, they've got the barbed wire. You know, defensive tactical barbed wire is very, very important. But can they actually... What are they going to be doing here? What's the game plan? Let's see. Lot of focus about this, like, this conveyor belt, apparently. And players just kind of chatting about this pipework space, as it is rather condensed. I mean, it's a very, you know, it's very, like, condensed there. But not looking too bad, all things considered. Mop going to be used. That's always nice to see. Yep, there's the saber. Okay, so Ikazu's going to be running saber. Marble's going to have the mop. Nothing too wild or crazy. We're yawning, we're snoozing, we chilling, we vibing. We taking it easy, boys. We taking it easy. Love the Gruber that's just sticking out the wrong way, you know? And the barbed wire. You never know when you might need those two. NVG's taken by most of the team, so we're going to be potentially seeing a power play here, which would be really cool, as obviously that'd be really nice. There we go. It'd be really good for them to just get that better, again, that momentum, get the power that they need. And wow, that is a crazy angle for marbles, but I mean, that's the kind of stuff you need. Looking at this so far, though, are they potentially? No, they are. Oh my god, great start, though. Lacking getting a Kazu. That was Saber down. That's a Saber pick. Fantastic. Yeah, look at that. Kazu's like, damn. Damn, boy. Damn, boy, that's an angle. Luno kind of going like across the map for something rather silly and goofy, as our attackers, or excuse me, our defenders are just continuing to kind of hold this angle here. Would love if there was like a singular Molotov, maybe just to slow this down. But that, I mean, that spray and pray, it's doing work for sure. It's slowing them down. Now, Clacker has been picked up. I don't know if the wall breach has actually gotten to where it needed to be. Mop has completely rotated and trying to find a good spot. Saber's been re-picked up by Render. And Hero did die to Billboard, so... hello, Kazu's corpse. Yeah, Black Shark gonna get picked up, as they're gonna need to swap it out, but that's totally fine. 3v4 okay, 3v2, 4v2, excuse me. Attacker advantage, as these rotates are finally coming true, and it's all up to Roby now. Who doesn't hear? Oh, he doesn't hear Plebdo. Ah, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, as he was starting to clutch up, but that flank, I seriously think that the front push wasn't even all that successful. It was actually the flank from Luno and Plebdo that really kind of just clutched for him. I don't know if they breached. We didn't get a chance to see if there was a breach or not, but all in all, it was pretty good. We like to see that. NVGs got picked up, but NVGs weren't even used, so it is what it is. 2-1, the current score as we move into the second quarter of the players. Let's throw it over to the casters and see what they have to say.
And they finally make a play, and it would work maybe a third of the time, but it was so fun to watch.
It was so much fun to watch because they committed every single time.
Absolutely. I love
They committed, and it was
so fun
awesome.
to watch.
They
Everyone
were
was
amazing
like,
to watch.
it's boring. It's a minute of walking. I was dying. I was falling out of my chair laughing. I'm like, what are they doing? Why are they doing this?
It was. I think the change of pace gets a lot of people, right? Because they're not expecting, now I have to play slow for a minute and waiting and holding an angle for nobody to show up until later in the game. And it works sometimes.
It does, but that's also kind of the balance that the players on both sides need to kind of handle. If a team is already kind of expecting to do the slow play, it's going to work out phenomenally, because that's going to kind of put the opposite team on nerves. And especially if you're attacking and you slow play the defenders, man, you will see people panic beyond their wildest imagination, because players are used to that like hyper aggressive sort of style. They're used to like that gnomes of just hold W, get in, make noise, kill people, and be done with it. But when you slow down, God, do they feel it? Because it's like, okay, where are they? What are they up to? You start kind of thinking and kind of psyching yourself out, and the next thing you know, you're dead. You're dead, and you're dead, and you're done, you're done. But anyways, blah. Looking like flashbang, pushing through manager, blah. So it's gonna be a hull manager push. So it's a 4-1. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, I like it. Death Titan. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's call it that. I'm curious. Okay, Kazu's gonna have the mop, so he's already kind of planning to just run this thing. Kazu is notorious for like grabbing mop and then just using it every round because he can, because it's so hard to punish this guy with his power weapons. It's absolutely absurd. It's like, oh, that's a cool little button or weapon you have there. It'd be a shame. Oh, I can't reach it. Sad. Kick the door, in you go. And yeah, Marbles is going to be up there. Now, we got one guy in bathroom again, so we'll have to see whether or not that flank is going to, you know, pay itself off. No one's sitting in vault this time, but we do have 3 players. Where's our 4th? There's our 4th. Down there on the south side. Kind of working their way through. Actually getting in with very little resistance. I'm very surprised. Again, defensive, very defensive style here for Fungi and Friends. Good to see, don't get me wrong. Okay, here we go. I wish we had a top-down view to kind of keep an eye on it. Door opens ever so slightly. Oh, that's disgusting. It didn't even, like, move it. There it goes, finally. Good sprays, trade out. Attackers just kind of cleaning through defensive linemen. Kazo dies with the mop. Hold on. Okay, 1 man left. 2v1. Drazzy gets him. Drazzy gets him. That's a mop pick. Kazo's dead. He lost the mop. Holy cow. What is going on today? Hold up, wait a minute, some not right. That's actually huge. Now the question is, does Eclipse recognize that? Do they see that there's a mop on the floor? I don't think that they do. Oh, that would be such a big loss if they don't find that mop. I mean, don't get me wrong, regardless of what happens, defenders will not have it for the next 2 rounds. That's a monster. That's a monster of a gap that they're gonna have to play without it. And mind you, Saber is still available for the attacking team. Oh, okay. I think they're fishing for it. They've got to know, right? They don't. Oh my God, they don't know where mop. Do they not know where mop is? Or they're just not going for it. They're just not going for it. Oh my God, seriously. Okay, I'm very surprised by that. Unless Kazo just didn't actually take mop. And I was just being blind. That could be the case. Remember. But anyways. So, let's throw over to the casters for a second.
It's really valuable to the attacker again when you're in the inside of the building, because it's a place you can store stuff. It's unlikely they're going to kick it and run outside. The UAVs are really consistent now, so you know that you can just leave it a few steps away and they're not going to go and look for it. So a clacker, a grenade, a charge, you know, a smoke grenade left for your teammate who needs it for a later push. Those kind of things are cool, and I like seeing those kind of plays. They're very teamwork oriented. And I love seeing that stuff.
Absolutely.
2-2, by the way. Let's
go. Oh man, we're gonna get straight into it. All right, let's go. All right. So off to storefront we go. The game is set, and the attackers are ready to blow. Kill people. Yeah, that's what I'll call it. Let's see how these guys get it. So Razor Queen, as you can clearly see, there's like, you've got these like 2 giant halves of the store. And then obviously it's bomb right in the middle. The concern with this is usually you'll have one team kind of push in, try and secure one side, and then you almost have like a gang war of like attackers versus defenders on one side, and whichever team happens to get like a slight territorial advantage in one, you know, quadrant of the map will usually kind of then be able to steamroll and roll over the other one. But I am so surprised to see how this has been playing out. I mean, look at this. Eclipse is currently up, or at least matching the tempo of Fungi and Friends, and I'm very pleasantly surprised to see how these guys are doing. Very pleasantly surprised. They've been able to keep it up. But then again, it could be also a case of, again, whoever happens to win one round of defense could actually, you know, decide the outcome of the match. And, you know, that can also very much happen. But we'll have to see. That is that, and this is this. So here we go. Kaza with the auto shotty. He's probably going to be sitting somewhere as an absolute gremlin. One barbed wire on nearby tellers, and Luno is going to probably hear a lot of footsteps and probably kind of call the team over. We've got the cutter. Oh, I love this. I love this. So they'll be able to get through the... Yep, they'll be able to get through the window. And that's a free access without having to use anything crazy. Making a lot of noise. Again, just trying to bait some sort of reaction out of the attackers. I love to see the patience out of Eclipse here. They're doing phenomenal. Shots ring out, but nothing connects. Nobody really takes any damage, so all good there. More of this breaching going on. Just trying to find those little sneaky spots. Oh, sees one. Oh, good tags. Good tags. That's going to be Billboard extremely low. Not dead, mind you, but being extremely low is going to make him play extremely or much more passive usually. Render just waiting like a freaking shark, waiting for someone to make a move on him. I'd love to see where the rest of the attackers are. Minute and 10 here, and we haven't really seen all that much in terms of action from our attacking team. They've opened. They're looking for peaks. There we go. Okay, doors open, and Billboard manages to back all the way up. Doesn't get a kill. Does some damage, but lacking as well. Finds another one, so it is a 5-on-3 for our attacking team. Taking the advantage. Again, Eclipse. Eclipse beating off Fungi and friends in a very convincing manner. Here comes auto shotty. No, Drazzy waiting for him. And that's auto shotty now lost. So both power weapons for the defenders completely gone. Hero trying to reload in a hail of gunfire. Not going to work out. And this is going to put Eclipse ahead. Let me say it again. Ahead of Fungi and friends, who were, in my opinion, supposed to just completely roll this. But now they are doing they're bringing it back. And they're gonna go shopping. Absolutely. Eclipse, take your time. Find you some nice shoes, girl. Hell yeah. Let's throw it over to the casters to see what they think.
Value, like they saw, he traded out Drazzy, but that's like a trade. Like, you're already behind on players, right? So we're sitting now at 3-2 in the middle of an attack set for Eclipse. This is really, really good for Eclipse. I'm really proud of them.
New maps.
Aren't you proud of them, Plague? Come on.
I'm so proud of them. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
I'm so proud of them.
But I know Ikazo's planning and plotting, and Plebdo's running the calculations in his head, and they're thinking about how they can.
Would you say he's doing the
smush these
processing in
guys.
his mind? He's doing the processing in his mind.
Disgusting.
But we're
This
seeing
is
so
factory
far.
one again.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is factoring yet again. We're going back to it. Last time we saw like a double blow and try to get all three entrances at the same time, and it worked. They were able to successfully go through it. So I'm wondering how, with that knowledge in mind, if they're just gonna go safe and go just like a 3 on green. I mean, they won last round, so they still have what, blowtorch and
yeah, they're gonna have to go green here. If you spend too many, if you put all your chickens in the basket that is Doc Red, you're gonna end up in crossfires that are not.
Revenant making great point, as he always does, about making sure that you kind of split up the love a little bit. And now, it's gonna be close. I'm confident. I'm confident. Gearing up, 3-2. Eclipse advantage. Didn't think I'd be saying that today, but here we are. Eclipse advantage. Gonna be pushing with the saber. Mind you, there is no power weapons on Fungi and friends. So in theory, mind you, they should have advantage, at least based off of the weapons. Now, that does not mean that a cheeky grenade throw might catch off some other players, get a double kill. Who knows what might happen? But what's really important, though, is look at all of that. Look at all that blue. They are planning for some crazy flashbangs and smokes and lines of sight for sure. So it's looking like it's going to be, 3-2 split. They're going to try and breach Toxic of all locations. So the red door might actually be a bit of a bait, or excuse me, the red shutter by the trucks. Usually where a lot of players, that's kind of their player favorite, if you will. Not too surprising, but, or excuse me, it is rather surprising that they're not going that direction. But hey, that's how you beat a team that is so built on a certain style or a certain meta. If you can beat their meta, if you can beat the machines by coming out with something new, that's how you do it. That's how you get it. That's how you get that bread. Pleb on the other side with probably what, a shotty? to his name. Oh God, that was fast. I blinked and I didn't even get to see it. But he came out like a pit bull named Cupcake seeing a toddler, man. Just blinked and turned around and he got him. Now he did die for it. And in a world of defending, you know, you usually want to be a man up and not a man tied, because that usually gives attackers a bit of a. No, I'd argue it's a bit more of a defender advantage. So then you got to look every other little angle. But look at that long haul, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. So attackers continuing to try and do their magic. Some trading going on between Hero and one of the defenders. But based off the POV that we've got right now, these guys are just going to be stacking up. Yep, there's that office push. And will we see the flashbangs get thrown? No, we will not. We will see them continuing to bait some shots. Luno trying to see one. Does get Roby. And so far, all right, we're looking at a 4-3 now. Defenders trying to get their way through. Just they're in such great angles, but again, this slow play here from the the attackers, excuse me, really just making this agony to try and see what the next move is. Oh, Marbles saw Akazo, and Akazo just McDipped from that. He said, "No, sir, I do not want to be turned into a grimace shake." And Akazo finds another one, but hello, Marbles, 1v2. Can he do it? There's one. Can he find two? He's got to reload the gun. Oh my God, Akazo on 10 HP. He's going to start the defuse. Now, he should hear Akazo unless he's going to start sneaking. I don't know if he can hear him from that angle. Oh, he doesn't have line of sight, does he? Whips out the Glock. Gunshots, gunshots. Oh, Marbles clutches it and gets Akazo. He didn't have the health. Hell yeah, you show that man who's boss. Oh my God, Marbles goes huge. Look at that scoreboard. That's a triple for a man. Marbles goes fucking nuclear at the time of need. He says, "Ayo team, watch me hit this whip," and gets the. Oh my God, he goes nuclear. Let's hear the casters real quick.
I don't know why Dressy threw that nade or what call he got, but they were like throwing util, just hoping for something. It worked on Plebda. I don't think it was gonna work again. Man, that was crazy though. Wow, amazing play by Marbles.
Outstanding.
That brings us to the next set, by the way. So obviously this is going to be a new set of maps, and judging by the audio, which is very loud,
Killdome, USA!
And there you go. So next round is Killdome, USA. This is getting into quite the match. I'm very surprised. I was originally thinking, you know, oh, this is going to be like a 7-1, 7-2. No, sir. No, sir. They are not done just yet. Let me just go ahead. I'm gonna need to general. They are absolutely Fortnite gaming. God dang. But let's take a look here at the. What's the plan? So it's an observation and base push. Oh, observation base beach push? Is that what we're gonna be going? Is that the game plan? Is that the strategy that we are planning to enact upon the enemies? We got Eclipse on attack and Fungi and Friends on defense. Now, take a look at this. I mean, again, at this higher level of gameplay, attacking is usually the MO you're supposed to. Revenant talking about those lines of sight that base has, and being able to kind of get those rotates that you need from that little swampy, marshy pit. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And then being able to flush through. We'll have to see. Cosmo immediately takes up the mop. So if they win this round, mind you, if they win this round, Akazo will be off mop again, and will have completely lost any sort of power weapons to use for the next couple rounds, which we saw. I mean, we saw the outcome of that. Now, there was a huge gamble because Storefront could have been, you know, rather mop heavy, or Factory. Factory having mop would have been phenomenal, but because they didn't have it, because they lost it, they didn't have it. Now, this is a bit, goofy and silly. They will be able to see the guys running up from observation, not the end of the world, not crazy, but that means that Kazu's going to need to rotate. They will see the clickety clack, and these guys are going to start working their way in here. Now, obviously, Luno's got complete line of sight, tries to do a little bit of spraying, but doesn't get what he needs, and it's just going to go ahead and back off. I mean, very good, very smart play from. Oh, can he actually see through there? Oh my God, that's Jesus. He's throwing.
Fell
For
off.
whatever reason.
Confirmed fell off.
True.
Marbles
Akazo
and
fell
Drowsy
off.
are able to take.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about Akazo just falling with Mop. That he can't get that back, mind you. That's gone. That's gone forever. Oh my God. All right. Well, 5v4, 5v3. Holy cow, Roby. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when he comes for you? 5v2, 5v2. And these attackers are just systematically exterminating these defenders. Roby goes in, finds one, and all that's left, man. Render against the world. Literally, almost an entirely full team. Does find the first one. Can he get the second one? No, sir. Hero picks him up, and that was almost a, I wouldn't say perfect, but in terms of players still alive, that was all in all a pretty good deal. Looking around, they're like, hey, yo, where that mop at? It ain't here, chief. It's in the lava. Oh, my, oh, my. Well, all in all, not the end of the world, but that does make it difficult, man. That does make it difficult. No matter what the next couple of maps that we're going to see here, it doesn't make it easier, man. Not having mop is very difficult. Very, very difficult. But wow, very pleasant to see, you know, the Eclipse team pulling ahead and dominating. This is great. Fantastic and well done by them. The attacking style that they're using, I mean, it's just fluid. You can see that they are in their zone. They're being flexible. They're being patient. They're taking their time. I don't know if anyone noticed how patient Eclipse is being with their pushes. They're not just running in, running, gunning. They're not. They're going in. They're taking their opportunity, and then they're just starting to look for picks. Revenant made a great point on the factory map that they're just pausing. They're just taking a second, getting their breath, and going, where are we right now? What is our opportunities? And just cleaning, absolutely cleaning these guys. I don't know why we're looking at the UAV, but it is there. It is important to be aware of. I love staring at the sun. This physically hurts, but it is what it is. Are there 2 UAV drones? I didn't know that, actually. It's kind of cool. Why are we staring at the friggin' sun? Stop. But yeah, there is. Look at that. There's 2 of them on the screen. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, this is, for anyone that was curious, this is based out of the original San Francisco layout. If you hop out of the map, or hop out of the attacker side, and then you head left, you'll see where all of the spectators spawn, and they pretty much spawn in like this little like hovel, like tent city. So it's very canonically accurate and based off of like old San Francisco. It's very cool. Love it. But we're on bank. We're going to be attacking bank. Mop would be kind of nice here. There's some really nice angles. I mean, you get trapped if you were sticking bathroom. You know, if you're sitting, you know, like something like this, like that, or you know, you could sit like this long angle, or even crazier. As long as you're guarding bathroom, you're covering that door. There's some good angles, but if that's not the case, if you're feeling just shotgun AK grouper gang, that's also okay, because here's the thing. There's also a lot of like congestion on this this tile set. You can see that there's a lot of like hall insecurity is at this giant nasty choke point, or a long hallway. Easy opportunity for some Igmars. Oh my, Plebdo's getting desperate. Did he? Yeah, he did. He got marbles with a big dink. Didn't kill him, but you know, that's okay. Plebdo had to get creative here, and he does at least finally get some, you know, there. Hopefully that's a bit of a momentum builder for team. Ooh, what is this? Oh my god, the lunatic! Billboard gets marbles, finishes him off. Probably wasn't the guy they were specifically looking for, but you can tell, you can feel the desperation if they're starting to go for the cheeky stuff. You can tell the desperation, and that's probably going to shake them. Now, Ikazo is dead, which, that's a big deal. Their IGL is now gone, but look how aggressive Billboard is playing. It's not going to rattle them. The bones have not been rattled. They drink their milk, man. Lacking is just looking, and now it is a 4-on-3. They still got to get to the button, which is on the other side of the map based off of, you know, coming in here from accounting. Not the end of the world, but gonna grab the Gruber, doing some just chopping off of the corpses here. Drazzy still has a grenade, just use the grenade, and whoa, didn't kill. Big deal, that did not kill. There's the kick, there's the molly, And defender's going to back off. Attacker's going to back off. Let that clear. Drazzy did die. Oh, Drazzy did die to Luna, who must be behind. Okay, he's good. Yeah, must have been behind one of the defender. Flashbang's going crazy, dude. Crazy to flush out that boy. But they do find Luno. Ooh, that was a bit bold, don't you think? Plebdo, the last man alive against 2. Now, this man started out as a really trashy NBC member with the rest of us. Finds 1! Does he find 2? He does! Oh my god! Plebdo clutches for team for Fungi and Friends. Phenomenal! The guy was the carry inside the NBC, and now he's carrying Fungi and Friends. Just put him in your backpack, Plebdo. You got him, brother. You got him. Oh my god, if they had just been slightly spread out, he would have magged up the whole thing. It would have been over. Great, great clutch from Plebdo. That hopefully is going to stop this slow bleed here from Fungi and Friends and allow them to kind of rally a little bit. We'll have to see if they're able to, but that was nuts. Let's throw it to the casters real quick.
Do not surprise me, but they still excite me. It's nice to see that you can still make clutch plays like that. And you know what? They're back in the picture. It's 5-3, 4 rounds to go. This could still be a win.
This is anyone's game. Honestly, I'm not putting anyone. There is no. Sure, mechanically, one team is quote unquote losing, but I mean, there's so many variables to this game that there's no way to really judge, right? Like, we could easily see a comeback from why is the name evading me? Fungi and Friends.
Fungi.
We could easily see a comeback from.
Absolutely, they can definitely come back, but the important thing is whether or not Eclipse is able to rally against that last round, because that can be a bit demoralizing, you know? The real question is, are they going to be able to find something more creative that's going to be able to, you know, Eclipse is attacking. They're going to run the Saber round 1. Okay, a big risk, but you know what? Oh no, excuse me, this isn't round 1, this is round 2, so that's okay. Next round is going to be jungle, so we have seen, dome. We have seen the play out. It's a bit congested, but you know, Saber could still be super valuable. No NVGs, so, excuse me, no NVGs, so it's not that big of a deal. Getting power though would be huge. No mop. Again, no mop. So let's just see what they plan to do here, but it's gonna actually be a red door bottom right side of the screen here, as you can see here on Operation Twilight Fair. A little bit surprised by that. I mean, a lot of people would probably be thinking power, but these guys are switching it up. They're gonna wall breach. Yeah, they're gonna wall breach door here, and kind of surprised Marbles has the Saber, especially since he's the one clacking. Doesn't quite make sense. Look at this desperation. Oh yeah, they know something's up here. Well done by the attackers to kind of sniff out. Oh, okay, they do trade. Oh, and hang on though, Akazo's pretty lit though. So a 1 for a 1 in like 1.9. It's not 2, but not that bad of a trade. If they had like a flash, if they could have, you know, if they knew that was there, a flash coming out and hitting could have been crazy. But all in all, I don't think that that's a terrible trade for our attacking team. Door gets opened, and they're looking for it. Oh, he's playing that defensively. That's interesting. He's baiting. He's looking for it. Marbles is waiting for like an opportunity, but he's just not getting the space he needs. Oh, that could have been it. Ikazu trying to fight him is nuts. We're still, oh man, Marbles is just missing the timing right now. He needs to get these kills. He really needs to get these kills for his team, as the team, where is his team right now? I'm rather curious. We haven't gotten any shots of the attackers. Looks like they're trying to work their way through office. Makes sense. Just trying to kind of create some space. There's another one. Billboard's down. 3 defenders left. One of them practically dead. Sitting in the smoke. Render is a lunatic. Render, you lunatic, sitting there. He doesn't know where the defenders are, or attackers are, but the attackers don't know where he is. He could get a crazy flank. He's gonna peek out. Oh, hurt. Drowsy has to know he's there, right? Doesn't get him. Okay, and that's it. Yeah, holy cow, Eclipse is doing it. Eclipse is absolutely doing it right now. 6-3 match point against Fungi and Friends. Their style is not working against them. Eclipse is just playing better. There's more plans. It looks like there's more calls. They're getting desperate and they're trying to get these cheeky picks. But even that, you can see they played it so well because there was 2 people peeked on that open door. One to draw the fire, the other one to get the follow-ups, and it just worked. It just worked. These guys are making it work, man. Eclipse is just, they're gaming. They are gaming, and I love it. I love it. Have to see where, we'll have to see where we go next. I believe it's going to be Dome. Sorry, I'm very fixated on, I'm watching a video of a man saving a pelican who is currently suffocating because he tried to swallow a whole fish. The problem is the fish is about the size of my thigh, so it's an absolute monster. It's halfway down the bird's throat, but like the bird clearly is not getting that fish down. And he ain't. Oh, he almost got him. He almost got the fish. Pelican quite literally taking a bite bigger than he can really afford. I'm surprised he got that whole dang fish. That's a big old fish. It's like the size of my, up from my hand to elbow. That thing's a monster. Dang. It's a monster. Oh, it was a, okay. Yep, and he's gone. Pelican just kind of dips. All good. Yep, does a big flutter because he's a happy little bird. Nice. All in all, good day. All right, Operation Eclipse Moon. Again, we're on jungle here. Pit in the middle of the map. It's going to be an observation push. You love to see it. You love to see it. Saber's going to be on Akaza, so they have swapped sides. Look at those attack rounds, man. Eclipse is just doing it. Now, again, mind you, Eclipse has to win one match. Fungi and Friends has to win the next 4 to get the W. Or they have to get 3 just to tie. And then at that point, they go into sudden death, blah, 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 blah. But anyways. Good old cleaning out of the... Oh, need a, yep, get a little reload there. Thanks, bud. Alrighty, cool. Man, look at that man. Look at that man cleaning. He just cleaning out them shots. Alright, so hopefully we won't see the same thing happen as last time where Kazo decided to try and taste the lava with his face. Attackers gonna get in, or excuse me, the defenders, you know, tasting lava. Attackers get into beach, basically no resistance. Beach really doesn't hold that much defensive value, so they're gonna just kind of leave it. No reason to try it, you know? Posted up, there's one man that might be seen. Hero, where are you in the grand scheme of things, friend? You are hiding desperately. And gunshots, pleb gets 2. So far so good for our attacking team. Lights go out, NVGs come on, and now it's going to be up to our last 3 players. Shots ring out. Yep, just good crossfires here so far from Fungi and Friends. Doing really good, really good here. Euro was in a very cheeky spot. Finds Render, okay, not too bad. Finds Luno, but Hero with the backup, again, just doing a great job at just getting those really crazy crossfires, excuse me. You know, we could see it. As Stuff Shark had made mention, you know, it's especially with these higher ranked or higher skill set attacks, it really isn't so much that the attackers have to win rounds, but the defenders, you know. Saber getting recovered, very big deal. Very big deal. That means that they can use it for the next set of rounds here. And with that, 97, they should just go, I don't think there's any more shopping, so they're just going to go ahead and, yep, there we go. Attackers win the round. So, very good. Well done by the Fungi and Friends. They were able to very kind of conveniently. I'm very surprised by how like little resistance there was. I mean, they just kind of, again, when a certain player gets into the right space, man, it's crazy to watch those guys. But I'm gonna go run and turn my AC on. Let's throw it over the casters for a second.
Our attackers that round just had it. They just were able to get it.
There was a moment there that I was watching Billboard in first person. He had the black tower. He was on the furthest north end of beach, and there were some shots coming from the bushes in the southwest corner, and he just couldn't find the target. And I was really hoping he would find that target. That would have been kind of cool. But like ultimately, the fact that he had even potential to kill someone but didn't pull the trigger in the right spot is kind of funny. That's how much ground attack had immediately that you could actually give up on a kill.
Bank? I thought it was gonna be Bank, and here's the thing. The funny thing about Bank, right? Here's the funny thing. Bank is often considered to be very defender-sided. So if there's an opportunity for Eclipse to try and take the win, this is going to be it. Are they going to try and be cheeky about it, though? That's the real question. Because, I mean, we've seen Fungi and Friends get cheeky, you know, on 2 different rounds for defenders, and that kind of, they did pay for it rather costly. Excuse me. But that doesn't mean that it's over just yet. Pleb's gonna have the saber. Interesting. Akazo not feeling too comfortable with his shots, but Pleb apparently gonna be taking it up. So let's see what he do. I'm rather interested. Auto shotting gonna be on marbles. Nothing too wild and crazy. I don't think that we've seen the mop, so they might be trying to save it for factory. The last round of this set. Again, mind you, Eclipse just has to take one. They just have to take 1 round to get it. Hopefully that doesn't drive them into like tunnel vision and they just kind of start making really goofy plays. Saving a grenade for Vault, that makes sense. Red door, all good there. Yeah, I mean it's looking good, and they're even going to be using the torch on one of the red vents. So yeah, makes sense. It's all good. Looks like we've got a cheeky boy standing by the door. I don't know if the spectator caught that, but that. You know, you could see some goofy strats. Goofy strats are goofy. Might have been marbles. If that was marbles with the auto shotty. Oh, they put 2 guys in the vault. No, they know this kind of stuff happens, man. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Oh dearie me. Let's see what happens. All right. There's the breach. 4 guys over here, so marbles probably won't find anybody with that auto shotty if he is by that door. Oh, hello, random fire extinguisher. That's not supposed to be there. Where is he? Yeah, no, where? Yeah, marbles is in vault. Okay. So, Roby, gonna be the guy that needs to, unless, do they check? They check bathrooms. They check bathrooms. Roby gets got. No, Roby doesn't get got. Luno gets got. And, ooh, flashbang Kobe. Oh, we got it. Hang on. Oh, but it's gonna clear the barbed wire. Ah. The greed. I don't know if that was the right move here, Roby. That could have been it, because then all he had to do was just play a little bit. Oh my god! Ikazo murders Rent. What the hell? The throw. Wait, the throw. Hang on. We're not done just yet. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Button's open. Pleb's going to try and go for it, but there's no grenade, so this barbed wire is here. And mind you, there's an auto shotty with 2 mollies ready to go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something's not right. They don't know where Hero is. Hero knows where Pleb is. Pleb's gonna kick. Here comes Hero. He gets him. That's it. That's it. Unless Akazo goes absolutely nuclear, and this next minute, it's gonna be game. It is do or die for Akazo. He's gonna rotate around. He does not know where Hero is. Hero's gonna just hug it. Gets him. Easy. Easy for Echo. Or for Eclipse.
Eclipsing out that victory. They will take it.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I thought that first one was gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we saw our fungi brethren kind of taking, cleaning up shop earlier, and we know Plebdo is.
No. No. What do you mean? They got 2 rounds. That was a 7-4. It wasn't commanding, but damn, that was fantastic play by Eclipse. I mean, even when Fungi was starting to get cheeky with it, with the peaks and the reach outs, I mean, fantastic stuff. Especially liked that they're linchpin Akazo. There's only one real person that I could look at that, it was when he fell into the lava on Dome, and then in that last round he got a friendly. He tagged a friendly. I don't know if that was maybe just because they happened to there was a gun exchange and he was trying to get him. We didn't really get a good look at it, but You know, good on them. The good on Team Eclipse for being able to get it. Let's throw it over to the casters and get their thoughts.
They did a job, especially throughout the whole tournament. So maybe it's just kind of
Absolutely.
exhausting now. They're gonna want a short break, I believe, right now. So
sir.
we can tune right back in after the break is done. So let's do that. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes.
See you guys in a bit.
Celery rock, pressing the block, sliding your block, depressing my ops.
Coming up with some very ingenious ways to, get into those 1v1 gun trades and or post up and engage Fungi and friends in those kind of scrappy matches. Doing phenomenal, by the way. Doing absolutely phenomenal. As Saber said, Billboard is greater than pleb. Ignore the stats. Oh, let's take a look at these stats here. So, overall damage, Plebdo is going nuclear. Lacking for Eclipse was going crazy. Overall score, oh my god, Plebdo went 16-8. But the thing is, between Lacking and Hero going 13-8 and 11-7, I mean, Jesus, Ikaza went 6-9. Good god. Plebdo only won 2 of the 5 opening duels, and the rest of Fungi and friends just not winning overall. Rest of the turnout obviously showing. Kill assists, Plebdo was a part of 91% of them. Lacking was a part of 91% of them. Hero a part of 82. Roby part of 82. Marbles part of 82. Drazi part of 73. Luno a part of 64 on the Fungi and friends. So all in all, higher kill assist averaging for Eclipse and friends. Again, just showing how important it is to be roaming with the homies. Current status, pogging so hard. Absolutely. So, phenomenal to see. I mean, again, just looking at those stats alone, you can tell that you're looking at some absolute group gaming going on in Eclipse, and that's to be expected. That is absolutely to be expected. You can definitely tell that Eclipse is playing with the boys, working with the boys, trying to get that, get that gamer bread. So, hopefully we'll be moving over to the match fairly soon, and we will get these stinky goober casters out of the way, so that way we can talk about the match. But no, shoutouts to Revenant and Plague at both of their respective handles and everything. Doing very good, keeping this finals interesting, as is the important part of them. Taking a look at the current stream that is being produced by the... Oh, excuse me. The... production crew here in the Redux network. Looks like the first map is gonna be on Dome, and it's a fairly wide open map. You got the beach. You got a beach at the front, and then you'll be seeing the rest of the map kind of build out in this good old puzzle piece faction on the southern side of the map. So a very kind of north to south build is how I would describe it. Very nice looking, but this opening volley is going to be extremely crucial between both teams, and here's why. Typically, a mindset or a tempo is built within the first 1 or 2 matches at the most, or rounds, excuse me, and depending on how well Eclipse, and I'm going to put all the burden on Eclipse here because really they have been in the driver's seat. Fungi and friends try to kind of switch up the tempo, as we saw with those cheeky peeks, trying to get a couple kills, but even those got relatively punished. So let's take a look here. Here we are, Operation Kingdom Receiver. Don't have the castle as we'd seen before, but that's totally fine. Observation, a pretty nice place to push. Obviously, you got that power junction box right there, as well as the base, or it's not the base, but what's the right word? The jungle with the bomb, you know, right next to it. So probably see a couple players posted up potentially on the eastern side of jungle, and then, you know, maybe like a slow drip of defensive players sitting inside pit, and then 1 or 2 guys sitting in, you know, ops jungle, kind of just watching that angle for obvious, you know, for obvious reasons. So all in all, I wouldn't say this is a very heavy defender sided, but I would definitely say, yeah, kind of keeping eyes on jungle and that observation space is gonna be really important. I don't even think bringing a Saber is going to be really all that impactful. Just looking at Beach's location, I mean, it's just so out of the way. It is so out of the way, but look at this. You got the players kind of talking about it. Yeah, it is going to be a 3-2 split. 3 going Beach. Are we going to see... We wouldn't see Saber, would we? I mean, am I insane? Am I crazy? I don't think that they should bring it. Now, I would definitely say that defenders, you know, Igmar would be great for the eastern side of jungle, or even, you know, watching the long angles of pit and jungle gives them good flanking opportunities. And yeah, we see 1 Igmar, that makes sense, and some, you know, more kind of medium to short range weapons. That's good stuff. Saber on Akazo, really? He's still gonna bring Saber on a map like this? Okay, well, we'll have to see. Here we go, executions away. And it is a 3-2 split. Obviously, we're going to be seeing the Saber go Beach, as it is the rules, if you will. I love watching this situation with marbles. There's a shot. Just kind of waiting. I really wish I could see what was going on, though. Oh, he's going to rotate. Hopefully, he'll get that smoke off in time. Lights go out. No flares. And, okay, marbles. Plebdo kind of leading the team here. Flash goes out. Oh no, a smoke goes out, excuse me. Smoke goes out. Pleb making his way in. They're inside pit. Now they're going to start working their way through pit. Love that setup. He's going to open the door. There's a flash. Oh, Roby still gets him. He's in a bad spot. He gets the spin around, but he doesn't end up picking up another. That's okay, though. Again, look at this setup. You got Drazzy very close to this wall. He's going to drop down. Lacking, question mark, on the Igmar long range. So while it sucks the position they're in, these defenders are in absolutely agonizing spots. He peeks? Drazzy going for gamer skill, I guess. Trying to skill diff Akazo. I don't agree with that push, but it is what it is. What the hell was that? Doesn't get much of anything. Still trying. Lacking, not for the effort needed, but they've got no visibility. They can't really see anything. I can't see anything, but then again, I'm not these guys. Oh, Lacking gets pleb. The carry is down. 2v2 in this situation. Oh, here comes the rotate. I don't think they know. They don't hear him. Render's going to actually back off. Okay, going to maybe go for the defuse? 2v1. And the rotate. The rotate from Hero again gets him. Phenomenal. Again, this is the tempo play. This is what they needed. And mind you, Akazo brought the Saber again into Dome. Why did they need it for a map like this? I don't know. I don't think it was the right call. We're going to have to see if they're really going to pay for it. But that was a huge push. Saber is gone. Momentum gone. Bitches, none. This is maddening. Eclipse is going huge on this first round here. Phenomenal plays. Absolutely phenomenal plays from the boys in black. Let's get that shield. That shit's awesome. Logo looking pretty cool too, actually. It's like a wolf hybrid monster thing, man. That thing's awesome. And then you got like the Minecraft fungi and friends like Minecraft. They kitted up in diamond armor, but man, diamond armor doesn't protect you from Molotovs, I'll tell you that much. Or that Igmar going nuts, or Hero with the rotate, man. Jesus. They decked in that drip. And Fungi and friends are just decked out in dreams right now. But next map is Factory, oh my god, this is a very lackluster Factory map. Very little in terms of in terms of like coverage and space, but a lot of long range openings. And yeah, you can see, oh, they switched out Sachi. Who'd Sachi get switched? Pleb's still there, Sachi's still there, Luno's still here, Render's still here. The fourth, obviously the fifth player, they swapped out. We've got the stats from last game. Billboard. They switched out Billboard for Sachi. So clearly Clearly, Kazo kind of sweating, saying, "Whoa, hold up a minute, wait a minute. I don't quite like where this is going." Fungi and friends sweating, in other words, and that's a huge sign. That is a huge sign. Mop, great call. Saber, hello. That doesn't exist. No. Are there 2 sabers in the game? Oh, what? There's a saber. Are there 2 sabers in the game now? Am I the goober? Is losing one? Are there 2 sabers now? That's nuts. That's nuts. Akazu was never in. It was never an issue for attackers. Oh my god, seriously. Okay, well, they got to do it again. They got to do it again. Eclipse currently up 1 map, 1 round against Fungi and friends. The arguable kind of favorites for this session or this series. Excuse me. Marbles stacked up, just kind of waiting for this long peek. They are both, 2 players watching this door. Any grenades? No grenades, just some flashbangs, a clacker, and a breacher. So I wouldn't say it's a lot. Oh, almost got him. No, they didn't at all. So that didn't hit anybody. Oh, Roby again. They're going to look for him. They don't. No, they get him. Okay, Luno got him. So 5-4. Factory favoring our attackers now. Akazo waiting for this long angle. I'm kind of curious to see what he's looking for here. Look at that patience. He's going to throw a flash. Okay. Here we go. Attacker's going to come in, breach it, and yep, they get lacking. Okay. All that's left is 3 players. 2 of them, one of them's got a mop. Akazo's going to be sitting on that fan. He's going to be looking for marbles. Oh, but Marble's actually in a pretty good spot. I don't think Akazu's going to really have that line of sight that he needs to get him. 1 minute left. It's a pretty good stall. Oh, they're playing the back. Oh, he sees him. Look at that. That is so close. He's got no idea how absolutely close it is. But he doesn't really need to. Okay, that power gets cut. He's got to sneak in. Oh, it doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, he gets him. He gets him. 1v3. And oh my god! Holy Jesus! He almost gets it. Hero almost gets it. If he was just a little bit slower, that could have been the end of the world. As they don't, I don't know how many more of those silly little sabers that they have, but Akazu finally sticks it out. But I don't know if Sachi was the right call. I don't know if that was what they, if that's going to be the end all here. But they finally get on the board and get themselves a factory win. Sorry, getting a text. How do I have 2 different voicemails? What is going on? All right, Bank is going to be the name of the game. All right. Sorry about that. Just sending some quick text messages because I've got the, got that outside life. Operation Boar Cause or Just Cause here at the Boar Bank or the BBC. And then we're looking at a wall breach with 2. I love the torches. Just gonna try and toast the security doors. I like that. That's cute. Auto shotty is the only available option here for our defending team as, well, they got the saber again. I don't know how they got the saber. That to me is crazy that there's actually 2 sabers on the attacking side. That's crazy to me. I don't know how that shit works, but it is what it is. Alrighty, let's take a look. Let's see. We're gonna have 2 players playing Vault again. Jesus, okay. And okay. Auto Shoddy with the Audi, keeping it close, keeping it real. So it's a 3v or 5v3. Auto Shoddy is gonna look to try and get some bread by playing super close, and they might just end up reading this. Or excuse me, they might get the lucky read because yeah, Auto Shoddy is going to be close. He's going to hear all of these footsteps. There's the breach. He's waiting. As soon as he sees a flashbang, he's going to start moving because he's got to commit to the push because he's basically a doomed man at this point. But if he can get a couple kills, that's all that really matters. There it is. Here it comes. Gets 1. Gets 2. That's big. That is absolutely monstrous. That was a worthwhile trade every time for our attacking or defending team. Ikazu's gonna start working his way through. I mean, at this point, it is just a bleed game. They just need to bleed as much time as they can on the attacking side. As there's 2 guys. Remember, there's 2 guys in the vault. So as long as they can slow bleed the defending team, then they're gonna be good. But that vault does get opened. Not the end of the world. Again, they're not really in a good. The attacking team really isn't in a good position to really optimize this. I'm curious if you could actually burn. You can't. Can you? Maybe. They're trying. Oh my god, you actually can. That's great. That's cool. I didn't know that. I was gonna say that's crazy again, and then someone in the chat's gonna be like, "Oh, Ghost, you gotta stop saying that, man. It's not even funny." And yeah, there you go. Huh? That's actually kind of cool. That's the more stuff you learn every day about due process, eh? now they're gonna burn down the door. Worth it. Vault does get opened again. There is still 1 player roaming around, so Flashbang goes out, but no, it doesn't matter. Lacking's gonna get 2 for the trouble, 2 for the price of 1. Who needs 2 guys in the vault when you've just got Lacking ? Going big, going absolutely monstrous for his team. And good God, these guys on the Eclipse side are just going crazy. Looks like Marbles is going to be the last man alive for his team after a brief disagreement about who really does have the best hair of the group. Oh my God, Eclipse is doing it. They have won. Now, to be fair, Bank is defender sided. I got it. That's cool. That's great. But they've won 2 defender rounds. 2 defender rounds on what is traditionally an attacker sided game. That is phenomenal. So the biggest thing now is, can they at least, if they can win 2 rounds as attackers right now, then all they have to do is get that'd put them to 6. They'd only need to win 1 defender round on the 3rd rotate, and then they're done. And then they're done. I can go eat my dinner, and everything will be fine. But the question is, can Eclipse do that? These matches are getting super good. I mean, it's on a knife's edge. Like, if Lacking hadn't gotten that double, if Akazo's group hadn't just run through that door blindly, mind you, blindly. This is just is that the Susasamogus? The Susasamogus. You got to remember that is a classic drawing meme. A classic drawing meme. But look at this. They're talking about it. Defenders trying to figure out how they can try and get it. Revenant talking about that red door. I mean, that red door is really pivotal because, again, remember, that was the space that we saw Marbles just posted up on, and then Hero came around for the clutch rotate. Now, if they can win this round, it will be, again, the tempo's been kind of reset now. We saw that they did win 1 attack round. I believe it was on this map. No, it wasn't on this map. It was on the factory map round. It was on the factory round. So we haven't gotten to the super important match or map yet. I gotta hide the production match because I don't want to spoil it for myself. 3 alerts go out. It's just AP25s, so we might see a rush. AP25s tell me that they don't want to play anything long. Long barrel, the tub 12, the big tub, big baba booey. A lot of long ranged or a lot of generic, just general weapons. 3-2 split. Interesting. Now, obviously, attacking or defending team is going to see this. They're going to hear all these kicks, and there might be some gun trades depending on how Roby decides. They kicked the door. That's interesting. They might try and go for some cheeky plays here. Okay, the attackers sniff it. So no surprises just yet, but there could be a tub 12 just waiting on the other side. And they see the NVGs on these guys. They see the NVGs, so they know that something's coming. And, oh, they're waiting for that flashbang. They're waiting for that flashbang. This is, oh, trades go out. Roby and Plebdo swap. Plebdo, remember, Plebdo is the carry right now here on Fungi and Friends. Flashbang goes out. They are able to get in, but there's gun trades everywhere. Oh, my God. Power gets hit. It's now a dark world, a dark, scary world. And Eclipse, the god. Oh, hang on, no, something. Yeah, the two guys in observation got dogpiled. Lights are back on. All that's left is Drazi and Lacking. Huge mistake. Huge failure on the part of the guys pushing observation. Just didn't work out for them. Marbles and Hero just dying, kind of willy-nilly. A minute left. The end of the world hasn't begun just yet here. But this defensive round, you never know. You never know. 1 minute left. They're just holding, looking for these rotates. Picked up some rounds, which is always nice. Flashbang goes out. Flash goes in. And not crazy, but there's a man close. Gets him. Hold on. Not done just yet. Not done just yet. They still have one man versus two. No. Oh, Sachi able to pick it up for the Fungi and Friends. Able to just irk it out. I think it was just that attack and observation. They were really stunted for it, but there was a lot of anxiety in the movement of them. They just constant shuffling, not really getting the position that they needed. Once the power was hit, it didn't feel all that confident. But all right. We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a game. This one is a tooth and nail sort of thing. Let's throw it over to the casters and get their thoughts.
In terms of the maps, good, bad, or otherwise, it's you never know what kind of map you're going to get. But moving into a factory with the door charge clacker, probably they're going to put that down and save it for the bank. I can't imagine it's going to work very well on any of the two doors on this map. Yeah, it's going to get dropped immediately. Very curious to see how Eclipse wants to handle this map, because I did not think that plan from Fungi was actually all that special. I didn't think that taking that red door was a good idea. It worked, but it worked by a hair, right?
Yeah.
Because it was last alive, 1 HP, had the saber, or half HP or so. So, that could have gone either way that round. So I think a more consistent attacker decision here has to be made.
Absolutely, yeah. Right on the money.
They're just going to blow that red door.
Right on the money. The indecision from the attackers just was not what they needed. And they paid for it. Mop? Question mark? They're gonna go for some cheeky shit. So this is that make them uncomfortable move that we were talking about earlier. Alrighty. So Akazo's got the Mwop. Marble's got that Saber. Now, mind you, there is no this is not going to be an NVG push. They already tried to use it on Dome, so we've got to see whether or not if they can clutch this round, they're good. But Bank is going to now be the cinch. If they can win Bank, that'd be huge. That will tell us that these guys are going to be in the advantage for the rest of the game. But so far, Akazo or Fungi and Friends have won the first match. Oh, look at these. Yeah, they are playing aggressive. Are they going to respect it, though? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, bait. Okay, they bait it and missed it. They bait it and missed it. So good. Marbles was sniffing the sussy stuff out. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now they just got to kick the door and not die. That's the tough part. There's a flash. Oh, Akazo playing super passive with that mop. Whew! Oh my God. I saw my life flash. That's me. That was me running across like a stupid gazelle. Breach is red. No, only one person really prepared for that. Smoke goes out, flashbangs go out, and the entire attacking team, or defending team, excuse me, is on the wrong side of the map. So now it's going to be an east versus west push. Drazi gets one, doesn't get the other one. That was big. Now we can get the flanks. Roby goes down to Sachi as well. The defenders cleaning up this attack, though. This was the one round that they got. Lacking needs to go big. Lacking needs to go huge here. This was the one round that Fungi and friends took on attacking. Or excuse me, defending. No, they were attacking. I'm going crazy. Shh, don't listen to me. Sneaking. 1 minute left. He's got time. He just has no utility, so he's got to sniff these guys out. He doesn't know. Oh, there it is. All right, 3-2. We're not done just yet. Fungi and friends coming up with it now. Now, I think the biggest reversal, though, was on Bank. If we can see Eclipse win Bank, it's going to tie it up, and we can basically call it a reset, because obviously we'll be going into round 6. It's not going to matter all that much, and we'll just get it back. Hang on just a second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Just needed to send another text, and we are on to. Where are we? I don't know. Bank probably. You know, we're never gonna play killing floor or kill house. It's not a killing house. It's a killing boogaloo. Grenade, auto shoddy, and mop. Okay, they're gonna be playing close this time, and this is gonna be interesting. Just more so because they're gonna have the same opportunities that Eclipse did to get cheeky with it. Now, auto shoddy is gonna be sitting with Luno, and Luno is sitting where? Well, we would love to know, but it's not here for now, it seems. Oh no. When they get their hands on that. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, dude. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, mind you, even if they kick that down that door, it's still considered a landmine. They can still activate it, and I don't think that they're aware of that. Oh, crap, dude. That might seal the W for Fungi and friends. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if they sniff it out. That's a shitty smoke, so that was not supposed to be there. It happens. It looks like the entire defending team has already backed off anyways, so not too much of a pain. But this, yeah, everyone's watching this. Marbles, please be careful. I don't know if that, if Luno's even far enough away from the clacker. He should be, as long as he keeps that door, like, as long as he doesn't pass that door, we're good. Do they kick the door? Nope, they don't, and Roby plays for it. And now there's an auto shotty waiting for him, and that's... Now, all Luno has to do is just wait until they commit. Once they commit, auto shotty go burr. And we're about to see it here as they're going to... Well, the door's been kicked, but... Oh, yeah, they're going to wait for it. And there's the flash. Here comes the auto shotty, though. Oh, he gets him. Okay, so he trades him for no pain? No pain, but oh my goodness, these defenders are coming in and just wiping the floor with attacker bodies. Oh, that's a cool little throw animation arc. Okay, Akazu's just dancing and... Oh my god, Akazu doesn't even get to use the mop! That's actually monster. That's a huge... That's huge. Now, Draxi still has to get the button, and then these defenders, you know, Lord knows, they're going to barricade themselves inside that vault. So, he's going to hit the button. Okay, smokes. That's nice. Gets himself a reload. One magazine left. He's still looking for the one guy that backed off. He doesn't know where he is, so he's just going to go ahead and back in. Now, both defenders, they're on site. But, oh, God, they're going to both push through the security door? No, 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 no. You need to flank. Oh, God, this is going to be the barbed wire of the ages. They cannot push through that. They cannot push through that. They have 23 seconds. As long as the bomb gets down to 11 seconds, it's over. And the defenders will take the round. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is game. So, Fungi and friends take it 4-2 now. Even if they clutch this round, it doesn't matter. It's going to take too long for them to get it. I'm very surprised that they decided to double up like that, especially on that barbed wire. Yeah, boom goes the dynamite. A clean sweep on the defensive side for Fungi and friends. Let's hear it from the casters. What are their thoughts?
Saw a lot of improvements being made by Fungi that I
Yes.
think they were going to make either way. But at the end of the day, I think that Eclipse maybe made a little bit of a blunder. And in one of those rounds, this could have been a 3-3, I think.
Absolutely.
I would say that round was probably the biggest one. Losing a player to the charge immediately and losing the charge earlier. The combination of those two is probably their biggest mistake so far. And as mistakes go, that's kind of bad, but they didn't lose so much off of it that the round was immediately lost. So you have to actually give credit to Eclipse there as well, just for being able to hang in there and still manage to almost win that round. It was just one barbed wire. Like I said, it came down to one barb. One barb was the end of the round. If they were able to swing that door together, they would have been able to kill Render, and it would have been a different story maybe.
I read this map as Marital Onion, and it's very much not Marital Onion. It's Marshall Orion.
I mean, it's basically the same thing. I feel that. I feel that way too much. So, alrighty. Now we head into, again, what could have been a 3-3 is now a 4-2 in Fungi and Friends' favor, which is a big deal. They only need 3 rounds out of 6 to clutch it, get the W. And that's very doable. Oh my god, it is a killing house. Whoo! Bubba. No, wait, is it? Receiving kitchen bar? Yeah, it is. It is a, look at that. It's a killing house. Lovely. So, very wide open kind of space. Looking like we're feeling for a southern push in with a door breach to get behind bar. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. That's all things considered, that's not bad. The important thing is our defending team is probably gonna have to try and figure out, what was that? I just got like flashbanged by my neighbors. Just a huge bright white flashlight. Anyways. Anyways. So, oh, I didn't even. There we go. Now we got the background music going as well. All right. Fungi and friends on defense. They need 3 more to take the W and tie up the series against their current opponents, Eclipse, in this best of 3. Current score 4-2, and this is all being hosted by the Redux Networks. So shout outs to them here in the finals match, or finals series, excuse me. Shots ringing out again. Fungi and friends trying to get cheeky with it. You love to see it, but not able to get the shots that they need. A lot of wall banging, which makes sense. I mean, hey, any opportunity to get, you know, some extra damage in. And if you take a look, Hero and Lacking both taking just a little bit of chip. It's not the end of the world. I mean, hey, as long as you have 1 HP, you can still fire your gun. But once you hit 0, man, that's a lot more difficult. Love that open door kick strat. That's so nice to see. And this is a new map for me, at least personally. I love the design. Makes it a little bit difficult to get in here, though. Attackers just trying to kind of work their way in. Lot of chip damage. Not dead yet. Not dead just yet, but a lot of chip damage. So, they've gotten into the storage room. Marbles finds one. Woo, that's always never fun to see. Oh, no. On the right-hand side. Tango takes 2 for his time. Roby returns the favor. So far, attacker advantage after the dust has settled. Now, mind you, they just need to get in a defuse bomb, but Kazo kind of low on that ammo game. I don't think he's got a lot left, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, God, these guys are just playing all over the place. Killing House, notorious for the rotates. Oh, did he get him? I think he got him. No, he didn't. Okay, they're playing Duck Hunt. And Render gets him at the end. And attackers do clutch it out. They get the first round. Now, to be fair, that engagement was all over the place. But for the low economy that they brought in, I don't think it was all that bad. I think for what it's worth, they definitely made the right moves with low economy. They brought Clacker. They did pretty. Oh, that's right, because of the wall breach. Okay, cool. So they did save the Clacker. That's important. That way they can't get bombed like we saw with Luno. Oh my God, heartbreaking. Let's see what the casters got for us.
The fact that they won that round off of that HP disadvantage is really impressive, especially because it was on lacking. But they managed to make it work. Marbles put in a lot of work with that black tar.
Yes.
Some people,
USA, baby.
There you go. Alrighty, Operation Ember Empire, as the caster said on Killdome USA. So, what are we looking at? We're looking at a 3-2 split. Not too bad, not too bad. But where's the other two? They're going to be going through jungle. I like that idea. It's going to split up the team. There is that open kind of overhang, on the bottom left side of jungle. Need to be mindful of that. Not the end of the world, but yeah, those are some long angles. You can see Marbles is talking to the team, going like, "Hey, yo, be mindful of the mop. Be mindful of the Igmar." There's a lot of different angles that these guys could be stacking up on. Yeah, and you can see they're talking about it. Are they potentially looking to go for pit play? Like, go beach, rotate through pit, so that way they can try and get that little cubby space cleared out. I think that's what the game plan is. Very interesting to say the least, just because of how, with that, obviously you might just want one guy watching base, going from the that little arc. You see where the circle is for these guys watching this. That's monster. That's vile. But you could also have one guy sitting here like an absolute gremlin and just be a menace to society. It's either way. Now there is only one saber. What? I'm so curious to see how Akazo got that saber back. I'm super curious then. If there's only one saber allowed, how did he get the second one? Maybe I'm going insane. Maybe he was dead. How did that happen? I'm so curious. I would love to know. It's obviously a skill issue. It's a skill diff on my side. It's a skill, yeah, obviously. But fire extinguisher, also known as portable smoke grenade. There you go. Gonna get tossed. Looks like they're defending team expecting some sort of light play or power play, which makes sense. Saber, obviously a option. 3 on the beach. Good defensive smokes. You'd love to see it. Kazo might just take a shot in the wild. No, it wasn't. He didn't ding Drazi. It was one of the other players that dinged him. And whoo, that's the return fire. All right, so there's a good pick start so far. 1 for 1, Render versus Drazi. I'd say Drazi's kind of the bigger loss between the two, just based off of what we've been seeing so far. Also trying to find those lines of sight and looking around. My man Marble's playing duck hunt right now, shooting into the weeds. Not the best spot that I would think for the mop, but then again, I'm also not in the finals because I'm bad. So Fungi and friends making their way through, taking a look. I mean, this obs position is so big. Like, look at this. They can see everything that's going on this side of the map. Very nice, very nice. About a minute-ish left here for our attacking team. Flashbangs go out, and we might see some pushes finally. Hero just waiting for that Kazo peek. He's waiting. Pleb does find Roby, but 2 more fall in the meantime. No, it was a trade, excuse me. 3 on 2. Lacking finds 1 more. Kazo's got that mop. Oh, the bar. Oh, he missed. He missed. That was a whiff. And he gets flashbanged to hell. Hell does not look like a fiery inferno. It's a bright white screen and tinnitus. He needs to reload. Oh god, that reloaded. Okay, he's got it. All right, Akazo, he's got 1 shot, but he's not on the right side to look at the bomb. The defuse can stick it, and he's gonna run down. Good dodge. Switches to AP25. They didn't see him. Okay, no, we're good though. Attackers finally get on, or the Eclipse finally gets on the board for this half of the map. And Mop is done. Mop is gone for the rest of this game, or for the rest of this half. Or these 3 rounds, I should more properly say. So next round, they will have Saber, Clacker, and anything else that they want to use for this next bit. But let's hear it from the casters.
We pick up the black tar. And in his nostalgic copium, puffing, he would pretend the black tar was the Halo Reach DMR.
Real.
He would shout Halo Gaming as he swung everything in brace fire.
Halo.
And it was a marvel to see.
Halo Gaming. So very nice play. Great heads up call. I mean, to be fair, I was very surprised that he went for the AP25 or whatever happened to be on the floor. It kind of sucks because I don't think it had that much ammo, or it was like empty almost. So like he grabbed it and just said, "I'm going for it. I'm gaming," right? But I don't think it had what he needed. Factory is gonna be the next map. And this is a Saber's paradise. Long, easy angles and utility for days. Yeah, so Pipeworks is going to get opened. You can bet your sweet Bippy a Saber is going to be peeking there. And they're going to take their time pushing through 4-1. Yep. And you know darn well that that window is going to get that fan's going to get opened. Definitely not going to be a night play. I don't think that that's a reasonable request here for our attacking team, but definitely going like server farm into office and then just holding that choke point by the door, you know, like this door right here by office, like this guy. Other than that, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy for our attackers. But then again, we've seen cheeky stuff from our defending team. Now, there's no mop to be used. There is no mop to be used for sneaky beaky bits. That's okay. They threw a couple flares, but there wasn't any power. They didn't go for power last game, so they didn't need to worry about that. And we'll have to let's just see. Auto shotty on Luno. I like this idea. Very good decision. Just more so because of what that. If he sits like right underneath Pipeworks, or if he sits like in this little cubby space over here by the conveyor door, those are two really good spots. Or even in office. If they try and push up and like clear the space, you know, if the defenders are able to hold this like bottom right side of the map, like right here, if they're able to hold the defenders right here, auto shotty can just sit. You know, there's so many spots for auto shotty, but it looks like Luno's figuring out where's he gonna go. Luno's thinking about it. They stacked up very heavy against this light formation. It's not actually where they're gonna need to go, so it's all good, but. Yep, looks like we're going to have marbles with the breacher for fan, but he's not going to have saber. Maybe it's bait. I wonder if that's bait. Nothing too wild and crazy. Don't have a really good look at how the rest of the team is stacking up, but attackers do get in with minimal as in no resistance to... Okay, Marbles is baiting. So Marbles is baiting the shots here. Just trying to kind of draw someone over towards him so that way he can kind of keep these guys away from the actual push. Oh my god, was that a grenade? No, that was a flash? I think that was a grenade. That was crazy. No, it was a flashbang. Okay, Drazzy does find one. Molotov. Oh, careful. Drazzy's close. Oh, he gets him anyways. Sachi with a big pick. Gets another one? No, he doesn't get Roby. Okay, 3-on-1. Luno, the last man alive with the auto shotty. I still haven't seen where this thing is. And there it is. Oh, they just need to keep space. As long as they keep space, this auto shotty is worthless. Can they find? No, they cannot. All right. 2 players left, and they're going to start going shopping here. Ooh, don't do it. Why go shopping when it's a 3 sweep? Very good on our... Oh, do not shoot me, brother. Please. Do not shoot me, brother, please. They're going to hide in the lockers. It's like Dead by Daylight, you know? They're just hiding in the lockers. It's safer. Alrighty, so the teams are now going to switch, and I need to look at the score real fast because I'm very curious. But obviously, we're going to now have Fungi and Friends on the attacking side, Eclipse on the defensive side. It was a 3 sweep, so Fungi and Friends have to 3 sweep Eclipse to keep. I think they have. No, it's tied up, right? Did it just get tied up, or? Oh my god, I'm not remembering. No, okay, so yeah, it was tied up with a 3 sweep. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm being dumb. Fungi and Friends has advantage, because if they can 3 sweep, then they win this round. Or this round of the best of 3 series, hosted by Rebucks Network. Make plans, shoot mans. Yeah, they talk, and casters and team talking about this line of sight and this fire rate. But if Eclipse can win 1, they will tie. They have to. If they tie, it's a win. It's a all teams win 1 round, and Eclipse wins the set basically. So I wouldn't say it's do or die, but they need to get at least 1. If they can get 1, then it's gamer hours. So everyone, if you're rooting for Eclipse, raise your hands high. Give them your power. Give them your energy, and tell them, boys, we just need 1. And if you're rooting for Fungi and Friends, put your hands down and say, this one is for... Oh, look at them faces. Very cute. Very cool. Tell them, you know, it's time for gamers to rise up. Anything crazy? Nothing crazy on the defending side? Anything crazy on the attacking side? Nothing too crazy. Just no weapons. So, It is what it is. AP25s. I don't think we're going to see anything too wild and crazy. I would be... This seems like it's more of like a Wild West gun game sort of deal, where, you know, it's a lot of shooting, a lot of trading. They're going to do more or less the same strat with opening up the wall like that. So, makes sense. It's definitely a good move. Shotgun, AP25s. Yeah, very, very minimal utility. Obviously, we're going to see the wall charge as well as the clacker. But, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Y'all gonna grab that wall charge, right? Hey, yo, they got that wall charge, right? Oh, no. It's gonna be stairs. Okay, so they're gonna actually... Nope, where the hell? Yeah, okay, there we go. All right. I was like, hey, yo, where y'all going? Okay, so it's gonna be a warehouse push. Now, how much does the defending team commit to this? Because it's a full stack. It's a full team going into this. Ooh, marbles, no. That's a bad read, my guy. You do not want to run into a door like that. Full team getting... Now, remember, these are all soft walls. These are all penetratable by anybody. And you can see it. They're just kind of spraying. 2 defenders already dead. Ooh, that's an ugly spot to be in. But Roby gets a Kazo. Very big. 3v4, though. A very uphill battle here for our defenders. Attacking team slowly working their way through. Slow and methodical. Plenty of utility. Plenty of utility to work with. Which is very good. Whew! That's never nice when your kitchen staff is shooting at you while you're trying to perform on stage. Oh, God. It's not getting any better, though. It is not getting any better, and this wood crate is not looking any happier. He sees him. Tags, but doesn't kill. 2v4 now. Again, utility galore. Great pick by Roby. Again, another one. He gets another one. 1v2, but he's on the wrong... I think he's on the wrong side of the diffuser. Ooh, attackers. They sniff him out. Close the door. Don't need it. Here comes the defuse. Great crossfire here for our attacking team, but Roby's going to go for the rotate? Oh, he doesn't get it. Very well played. I mean, they tried as best they could. All in all, though, that was a very good heads-up play by both Plebdo and Render. Though Sachi was actually the last man alive, or the other man alive. So they get the clacker, yeah? And yes, they get the clacker, so no economy lost. So all in all, more or less an a mirror finish. 2 players left alive on the attacking side. Minor utility, a Molotov picked up. Hey, yo. Anyway, I think Marbles getting caught off guard there was really just the downfall of it. As if he had been still alive, I think we would have seen a different outcome, honestly. That looks... All right, but here we go. It's going to be Killdome USA. The teams have swapped, and mind you, this came down to basically a 2v1 with a Kazo having to drop his mop and then go for a crazy Cowabunga into the AP25 swap, on the eastern side there of jungle. But do you think they know where the attackers are coming from? It's actually going to be, well, let's see what happens here. Their defending team is kind of banking on this being a full beach push. But it looks like, well, based off the calls, that might be the outcome. Now, remember, when we had Fungi and friends on were defending, you had 2 players in pit that were just basically just kind of being vultures and pestering, and it did a great job at slowing down the attackers. Now, it didn't fully work out, more so just because they ended up eventually getting picked off, but that's not really the end of the world because it was slowing them down, and in the situation of the game, that was exactly what was needed. Very curious to see where Marbles is going to play. If he plays pit, we're pretty much going to see the same style. If he plays in that corner where jungle is, there's going to be a grenade there. And then that's going to get really ugly. But it looks like Revenant's even kind of talking about how there's that really tight choke, and if you can put some guys in those little corners and get some really big damage if you're not if you're not careful. And yeah, the lines of sights, crazy man. All right, Marbles is sitting far, just like potentially Revenant was talking about. But oh no, he's gonna stack up on the... Oh, he's trying to get up on the rocks. Oh, can he do it in time? That's a great, like, unexpected angle, especially if he tries to go for that. Drops both the grenade and the flash. Interesting move. Kazo with the saber, as always. But look at this. Look at this angle here from Marbles. This is going to catch Ikazo off guard. Even jump for that. That'd be even crazier. So it's gonna be a 5-man beach. 5-man beach push. Gunshots ring out. Ikazo gets dinged, but no one dies, and Marbles pays for it more than anybody. Plebdo picks off. Oh my god, Roby. Plebdo just going crazy. He is just holding the W key. He's getting in there. He finally dies to Drazi. But look at the setup. You've got 3 guys here pushing into this barbed wire. Marbles not really in the best defensive spot. Smoke doesn't do much, but does get Ikazo. Big. Gets another one? Ooh, no, it doesn't. Oh no, the Igmar doesn't get enough damage out. Marbles is going to have to hold down the fort with a mop, which is difficult, especially for the high damage, extremely low rate of fire that the bad boy puts out. He's waiting for the peak. He's waiting for one of these guys to really commit. Luno gets wasted by lacking, question mark? And it's a 3v2, but oh, the flashbangs. He needs to protect his homie. Switch to the secondary is faster than reloading your primary, but he dies. Oh no, the defuse coming out. Hero has to be the hero of the team. He's trying. He gets it. Holy shit, he gets it. Hero goes wild. He gets two for his trouble. Oh my god, and they get it. Lacking, question mark? No, sir. No lacking here. Match point for Eclipse. Even if they... Okay, so... This is huge. This is absolutely Let's throw it to the casters real quick.
He doesn't. He swings again.
He doesn't.
Like a madman.
He swings
and he wins
again.
it because he's better than me.
The thing is, even if Lacking decided to not swing the second time, CBC was there. He had the grouper, he had the lineup. I don't think our defenders could have lost that.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. That came down to a hair. A hair. That was one, you know, if the attackers had spent another couple seconds just setting up, who knows? Who knows? That's where we're at with this game right now. Who knows? They did recover the mop. That's massive. That is massive. That means they're going to have it for this ranged play. Now, obviously, attackers somehow get a second saber. I don't know how this stuff works, man. I'm so confused by that. But either way, it's going to... Oh, wow. Look at this. So it's a breach into wall charge on office. Oh, okay. Interesting. But, yeah, look at this. It's okay, so it's going to be a light push. They're going to breach into office, hit the lights, and then hopefully shut down any sort of mop play, which is the right call. But here's the thing, right? You can put a mop like right here. Oops, sorry. Put a mop like right here. He's going to have line of sight of this door. There's 2 different spots that he has to look at, but he still has this coverage of this dock right here. Now, obviously, if someone's sitting right here with NVGs, you might have line of sight of that. I don't think you have line of sight of that. I don't think you do, and that's a big deal. That's a very big deal, because that means your mop player is going to be safe from this push. Now, what really matters is where does the mop start. Obviously, we have the luxury of seeing all of this. 9 seconds left here on, again, mind you, this is match point for Eclipse, currently up 1-0 against Fungi and Friends in this best of 3, hosted by the Redux Network. Make plans, shoot mans, get bread, get good. Lacking? Oh boy, oh boy. So mop is posted up by docking. Fantastic as always. Oh man, this man is Marbles is friggin' Spider-Man over here with trying to get to these like absolutely goofy positions. Now he needs to stay on the other side of that barbed wire because it's gonna be. We as the audience know that this is a light push. We know this is a light push. There's a flare in the best spot it could possibly be. There's the breach. There's the re-rotate. Flare goes in. Oh my god, Drazi annihilates Ikazo with that flare, or with that molly, and then a little bit of gunshot damage. Look at this. Look at this angle. Oh god, Hero gets another one. This entire push is getting shut down. This is match point for Eclipse. 2 left against 5. Another one. Sachi against the world, the replacement for their team. Can Fungi and Friends clutch out with Sachi, or was Billboard the right call at the end of the day? There's the peak, there's the jump. This man's sweating. They're in the trees. Eclipse takes it 7-5, 2-0 against Fungi and Friends in the Redux Network's best of 3. Make plans, shoot man's GGEZ.
Even in that one round, I didn't think they'd win it. That wall charge was maybe it was more obvious than I thought. I think
Yeah.
saved that round on the get-go. That Molotov is game-winning. Literally, it is tournament.
That was game winning
Game winning.
because it forced them into boilers.
That was
If that molly wasn't thrown, it would have been a completely different story.
Absolutely.
totally.
Hey, they pulled it out and they won it. That was awesome to watch. Congratulations, Eclipse. You are our master manners, our master planners, our master shooters, whatever you want to say. You win. Congratulations. You did the thing.
You did the thing.
And shoot manners of the day are Eclipse, and well deserved. That was some of the best due process play I've seen. Like, genuinely, a lot of the time
Yeah,
you'll see,
I'm right there with you.
dude. Like, I kind of went into this thinking like people are rusty, they haven't played in a while.
This win is dedicated to Pog
Played on
CG.
scrims.
Oh
I know
my
they
God.
got in a couple scrims here and there, but that was really good coordination, and I think a lot of it has to do with the confidence that people are going into it now,
Yep.
knowing, hey, the hit reg is better. I know where my nades are going to go. Little things like that, I think, are adding up in cool ways. We're already
Yep.
seeing players experiment with the new features, and I'm really excited to see what they do with the features that we have planned in the future as well. So, you know, that was really, really awesome. It's the best case scenario that the plans get better when an update drops, right? You don't want to see plans get worse,
For sure.
right? Things like the Blowtorch did that, right? Where the whole game kind of went sour for like a few months, and then it kind of made its way back into the game and figured out its place. And so it's really nice to see players actually making plans and shooting mans. That's the point of the tournament. We saw exactly that today. Lacking put on an all-star performance, showing up and showing that he is
Lacking went nuclear.
extremely dominant with some of those guns, with the Ingmar, with the KRs. He was absolutely going crazy that game. So for me, he was the MVP
Absolutely.
for sure. But even still, I think Drazzy was so consistently supporting him throughout that whole game. So those two are my favorite players today. I don't know about you.
Absolutely. I would also give a huge shout out to Marbles for, I'm fairly confident he was IGLing. At least in my previous world, the name Akazo was a menace to society, and he had to fight God, and he went toe to toe with God today and took it 2-0. Now, hopefully we get to see more of that, that creative inspiration. That was awesome. So fantastic. Well done. Congratulations to Eclipse. They absolutely deserved it. Their team was just out here clicking heads, shooting mans, and getting bread. So congratulations to Eclipse. Oh, cool. Vehicles misfiring outside my front door. Now that's epic. But anyways, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a good day, good afternoon, good night. My name is Ghost. We are ended for now. Who knows? Lord knows what might come in the future, because I wasn't expecting to spend my entire day casting due process, but it is now 9:24. Here we are. I hope you guys have a good day, good afternoon, good night. Shoutouts to Plague and Revenant, the finals casters for today's matches, and be sure to check out the Red Redux Network, hopefully hosting more of these cool tournaments that will let me be a part of them. I hope you guys have a good day, good afternoon, good night. I'll see you guys all later. Bye bye.